So what do you think about the difference between like what we did today and the last time?
I found today quite good actually because I never realized that itemization was a problem, or even my recall timings. I was making too many plays. I feel like I understand finally what that means because um when you said recall timings in the first session, I just thought that meant like first session was more to do with wave management and then recalling, but now I see what you mean with like making too many plays and like laning phase pushing. uh I just didn't. I never saw that before. How that was such a problem of me not fighting for level 2, or the prior of the lane really. So
Okay.
I think today I've learned a lot. Yes, I really have.
Hey, how are you doing? If this is the first time you're watching my content, my name is Besides and I'm a Challenger League of Legends coach. I have over 3,000 of hours of individual coaching working with Grandmaster, Master Tier, Diamond players and players from Bronze, Silver and Gold. Remember that the content that you're watching right now is a premium high quality content that people book only with me. If you are Bronze, Silver, Gold and you want to get higher, or maybe you're Diamond or Platinum and you would like to get Master Tier, Challenger, if you want to fix all of your mistakes, improve, get better and climb, you can book your own personalized one-on-one coaching session with me at besides.com and start the climbing instantly. The link is down below. If after the session you did not improve at least 10 times harder, 10 times more than you expect, you will get a full refund within 14 days without any questions being asked. Are you ready to get better in the game that you love and get your gameplay to the next level? What are you waiting for? I'm looking forward working with you. I'll see you in the session. So Jinx and Vayne, or was it a Sivir one?
Well, I'm jinxing both of them, but I was against the Vayne and against the Sivir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see, man. Okay,
And
awesome.
it's like the same story in both those, and I've come across it so much where I do okay in the early, or like, but then like it's like mid game, somehow the other ADC gets ahead of me, and I just end the game behind in levels, and I just don't know what happens.
Yes, 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 yes.
And that Vayne actually really trolled as well. I don't know if it was a Smurf who was doing a challenge, but I don't really know if I just played badly in the mid game. I'm not really sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. And Jonathan, you're saying that you experienced that in both games, right? You won lane, then in late game he was like 1 or 2 levels up on you,
Yeah,
right?
it actually ended like that, and I just didn't know what happened.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so then we're going to see right now. Okay, so Jinx trash. Okay, so you're pretty much, you said you won the laning phase, and then in the later stages you
Yeah,
had,
you
oh
see the Vayne
shit.
like exactly. It's actually like I think the Vayne actually
Okay.
trolled, and yet it's like I watched the replay after. You see, I think the Vayne is trolling, but I watched the replay
Yeah.
after, and it's like the Vayne just suddenly switched and became, I don't know.
Hmm. So she trolled, and then maybe you're saying that maybe she's Smurf that is, doing a challenge.
Yeah, but
Could be,
I
let's
wonder.
see.
I really wanted to know, like, how is it someone can still come back from that? Because for me, not to snowball with such a lead, it's just, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah.
And from this point she played basically, right? Yeah, it looks like she played.
Oh, I think she trolled a bit more actually.
She trolled a little bit more?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I just don't know how I lost it. Like,
Holy
you know.
man, holy.
Yeah.
And you're saying that both of the games happened? Like this happened?
Um. No, Sivir was a proper player, so I think Sivir was like an actual, proper
Okay,
player.
okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that's
in
fine.
this Vayne one, I don't know.
Okay, so your macro definitely improved. Rotations. Your lane phase is still a problem. We're going to see why, because you did a few mistakes in like first 3 levels when she played actually the game.
Mm.
Interesting. And we're going to also talk about itemization. Okay, man. Holy shit, this is so fucking good macro. This is good. Very bad at, let's see. So in the first session, you were bad at macro. Okay, awesome. So you improved on this shit. Nice, man. Your rotations in the mid game are very good. I really like how you're like prioritizing getting the farm and like going on the lane phase. This is awesome. Perfect. So let's see late game and early game. This should be the problems we're going to see right now. Okay, so from this point, Vayne played the game, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that. Why Gale first?
Um.
I don't hear you. I don't know if the microphone just
Yeah,
cut it off.
since I lost the Silver 1 promo, I actually started watching like a lot of videos around macro, really trying to understand it. And I don't know if this is true, but something I came across was if you're ahead, try and be more defensive in your build because you don't
Okay.
want to lose the shutdown. But yeah,
Okay.
it's like suddenly things started changing,
Yeah. Okay. See.
and you got the
So
Baron as well. And
in this game so far, so it's not. I'll tell you right now that it's not one thing that lost to the game. It's like multiple little things that just added up and you just lost the game. And I'll show you right now like what are those things.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So she basically split pushed a lot. No, I don't think she's a smurf. I think that she just got randomly lucky. You try to like stay mid, she just AFK'd on bot lane. And she got randomly lucky that she AFK'd bot lane farming. And as you're fighting mid lane, you also lost the fight mid. So she bought a lot of time. So this is basically the reason why she come back in the lane. Because she took a coin flip, like permanently staying on bot lane. And because you stayed on mid lane, you didn't take advantage of the fact that she was bot lane. The amount of experience that she got on bot lane was just insane. And then she actually was ahead of
It
you.
was
But
actually like, yeah.
very interesting game, and wow, we
I think
didn't.
she actually ended the game at the highest level. That's the thing. Like after trolling at the beginning and then just killing everyone.
Yeah, wow, awesome game, man, awesome game. And
And
does this normally
yeah.
usually happens to you or not?
Now the Sivir one, yeah. So it's happened quite a bit where it's like I in the lane, I have a good start, and then it's like even, and then later on it's just like when we meet again in team fights, suddenly I'm just so far behind in levels,
Okay,
and
yeah.
yeah.
So let's see this one. So first of all, let's see. I want to see the lane, but let's see the lane right here. Because you go longsword 3 potions. So it's Veigar and Vayne. How did you like? What was your thought process? Why did you go longsword?
Now even though Vhagar is burst and he can, or he can basically just wipe me out. I didn't think it was going to be in the early game that he can do that because he's going to need level 6 at least or something. So I thought it's going to be more poke for now,
And you're
more
going to
than
trade a lot. So then
all
you
in.
just need the potions. That was your thought process basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If that was it, that's fine. Right now you're going to the lane phase. I personally don't like the leash. I think it was like super short. So we did 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it was 4. Okay, that's fine. Okay, even 5. That's awesome. That's good. That's perfect. Then you go in the laning phase. So the mistake that you're doing on the laning phase. So I appreciate the leash. I appreciate that you're going short way. I appreciate that you go for long sword against Veigar if you want to trade in the laning phase hard and they don't have that much burst. So those things are all good. The things that is bad right here is that so your default in this position, like your step number 1 in this lane is what? What is the most important thing? So we have more things to accomplish in this lane. Obviously, we have to do damage on the Vayne. We have more range. We have to like obviously poke with the damage. We have to push the lane phase so we can get level advantage. And then you can just play from there. So those are, and of course, like farming is like another really important job. So what's the most important thing from damaging and pushing? You want to decide what's step number 1 and what's step number 2. So I'm asking you, is it more important to damage the Vayne or is it more important to push? What's the order of priority?
Because I'm with Fresh, I mean, I would say damage just because even though I'm with Fresh, I want to get level 2, but I don't want to push too far because he won't be able to do
True,
anything with
true.
that.
So, mhm.
Yeah, so I would go for damage.
So you wanna do damage and do you wanna get pushed in?
Yeah, I want to get level 2.
You want to get level 2. So first step number 1, yes, you want to do damage, but first step number 1 is control the lane. You're right, you do not want to push it too fast, but it should still hit the minions a little bit. So right now this is good. This is good. This is all good. Getting hit off with the W of the Veigar is pretty bad. Like our mechanics should be a lot better. Like the W of the Veigar is not really something that you should get hit. And then right here, right now, as you can see, she's actually hitting the minions, and she's not only that she's trying to push, she's trying to match your push. She's trying to push it. So right here, what should we do when we see that she actually has more like she has the same amount of minions,
Yeah,
we can
we
say,
should be
right?
taking down the health of our minions so that we match her one
Exactly.
before the second wave comes, so
So
that we can wipe out first.
it's really important for you need to have an HP lead on the minions, because if you have either more minions, let's say we have 6 minions and she has 3, you can poke a lot easier. If you have the HP lead on the minion, you can poke a lot easier. So you facilitate by pushing and by controlling the lane, you facilitate yourself being able to actually go for the poke. So right here, your default mode should be auto, 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 auto. And then if you, of course, if you see that she stays right here and she doesn't hit at all, stop it. You don't want to push too fast. But if you see that she's matching your push, you need to match your push as well. You need to push as well. You need to contest the push. You need to get prio back. So right now, the biggest mistake that you did so far in this lane is that you go in the lane phase. You should already like start hitting to try to get a control of the lane. Some auto attack leads on her, and you should auto because Veigar is smart. He's actually trying to push. And look at the Vayne. She's pushing. So this is fine, auto attack by you. But your next job right now is auto the minions.
Okay.
Right? So step
Yeah.
number 1 is get the push, get more minions, get 8 minions lead. And then step number 2 is damaging with the poke. Because look what you're doing. You're trying to only poke. You're right. If you had like 4 minions right here and she has 2, yeah, you can go for this trade because you already established the push priority. But right here, you see that she has the push. And instead of like...
Are you saying like...
You're cutting off a lot. I didn't hear what you said.
Come back to me and things like that. I shouldn't be trading because like damaging them because my opponent, because by having less minions I've got less of a advantage to fight them, like to trade against Vayne.
Yes, so right now if you lose the push and you trade right here, first of all, if you're going to go for a long period of time fight, the minions are just going to like give you a lot of damage. They're going to do a lot of damage to you. Second of all, you are going to get level 2 advantage as well, and Veigar is going to have cage and you're screwed right now. So in the lanes when you play, the most important things, especially in this matchup when you have a trash, you should establish the priority. You're right, if you already have the prio and they are staying here, they are zoned away, you should like slow push and not touch the wave and not push it too fast. But in this position, super big mistake that you didn't constantly push. Like right now, constantly push, hit the minutes. You see the trash? Look at the trash. He knew. This guy knew. Look at this. This guy knew. Hey, push first, Jinx. Push first, and then we go for poke. Big mistake. Big mistake. And right now Veigar got hit, but then this guy trolled with his stumble. And then he just flashed. So we're lucky that they actually screwed up so hard right here. We're very lucky. Because the Vayne just stumbled in, like they were literally trolling. And then right now you go for the E, that was good, and then you get a kill. And after you get a kill, you beautifully push the lane. And after you push the lane, you go for the recall, which is good. So let's see what you're going to do right now. So your purpose is to crush the wave so you can make the enemy AD carry lose the minions. Right now we can see that he's walking up, so it's already like something is going on already. You see this?
Yeah.
Because he's like tanking. You see this? It's tanking all of the minions to walk up at you. So right now you should stop your recall and you should run away.
Got you. Yeah.
Right now, because it's either you run right now or Yone is going to, or I don't know, even enemy jungle can be here. We don't know yet.
And they're both missing as well.
Exactly. So here, you should just simply just like run away. And then here also, like the way you run is really bad. Like look at this. So right now, Jonathan. So we can run like this, exactly like you do. You see this Yon, right? You know the Yone E, right? Or
yeah, he's gonna go back.
He's going to go back, exactly. So you can run here at 1, you can run here at 2, or you can run here at 3. Which is the best?
It's 3.
Of course it's 3. You don't want to run into him, man.
I saved my flash as well. I didn't like.
Yeah. You do this game if you run properly. So if you proc your potion right here and you don't run into him, as you can see, you run into him here. And if you're right here and you just flash away, you can actually escape. Yeah, this roam should never work for Yon. He actually got away with like so many bad. Like he's roaming level 3. If the roam doesn't work, he just loses the game. And then the items you got them very good. And from this point, I think Vayne is trolling or what? Very good freeze. She's trolling. Then you ended up just pushing. And after you push one more. Okay, what should we do? So let's do a little bit of a recap right here, because this is actually pretty big thing as well for silver players and gold players. So right now the Vayne is trolling. You go on her, you kill her. Awesome. What are the options that we can do with the wave, Jonathan? Let's see if you know this. So what can we do with the wave?
Now I could actually freeze it.
True. Why?
I could, because I've got less minions on my side than they do on their side. Because I think the cannon, um, my other cannon was still on the way. No, actually, maybe fresh is in the way. I can't really see it, but I think I can freeze it still because the cannon's still So there's no so I can freeze it on my side, and then
True.
they can miss out more. But I wanted to push it just because I was thinking about Viego if he's doing no, Drake's not even up. I think I was just thinking that when my opponent dies, I always push it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So if you think that you just want to make the enemy Vayne lose the minions, freezing is fine, but also pushing is fine if you know that you're going to crush it, right? Because in both options, they are going to lose. The thing is, you really want to question yourself if you can crush the wave, because how fast can you, like, you need to push this one, and then you push this minion wave as well, and maybe you're not going to push it in time, and you need to push another one here as well. So you really want to think about this very, very in-depth. So you have to ask yourself, what do I want to do in the next 20 seconds? Because if you have, for example, right now 100 gold, and you know that by pushing the waves, yes, you're going to give free farm to the Vayne, because you're not going to be able to push it in time, by the way. But at the same time, you have like a low amount of gold. Let's say you're going to have 300 gold, so you can't recall that. But right now, if you have 700 gold, you know that if you push all of this wave, you can't crush it in time. You can't really like make the Vayne lose. But by the time that you just crush, you're going to have 1500 gold and you can actually secure a really good base timing. It's okay to screw up the wave just to actually go for the recall if you have a really good recall.
Yeah.
So in other words here, if you have like 0 gold, like you have 0 gold, you know that if by pushing this wave and next wave you can't recall, you know that you cannot get plates, you should look to freeze here. But in this position, we have a good recall. We have 700 gold plus 200 gold this wave, 900 gold, which is pretty good. So you can push and recall. So you have to think about this. You have to think about this like this. If you can get plates or get a really good base off because you have a lot of money, you should always push and recall. Okay. If you can't get plates, you know you can't get plates because, I don't know, you have to push too many waves, or you can't get a good recall because by let's say right now you have 0 gold or you have like 50 gold, you know that you're not going to go base after like 15 seconds, whatever.
Yeah.
So then you have to stay and freeze. Usually it's always better to push if you can get plates or if you want to recall. But in this position, what should we be doing if you have 700 gold?
Yeah.
Exactly. So push. And this took you a little bit, as you can see. Push. And guess what? Exactly what I was saying. You need to push one more. Not bad. You know, you overextend a little bit. You shouldn't die right here. It's, who is the jungle? I forgot.
I forgot as well.
Okay, whatever. So you can push. Yeah. It's a bit overextended because it's not like you don't know where is the jungle. You're pushing this. But what you're doing after this play is going to concern me. So right now, we basically kill the Vayne. Again, let's recap. We kill the Vayne. Pushing. It takes a little bit because you don't have that much push power. Push it. Vayne despawn. It takes time. We waste the time. Pushing. Question. What should we be doing in the next 10 seconds?
Basing.
Yes. Why? Why is staying so bad here? Why is taking the plate, or like trying to take the plate, so bad here?
Because I've got all this gold. Vayne's coming back.
Yes.
So I won't be able to really do much to the tower anyway. And Veigar's here as well, so they could kill me.
Exactly.
And I could end up losing.
You wasted so much time with pushing the wave. We should use the rule, do one play at a time. You stay them on bot lane. You kill the Vayne. You wasted a lot of time pushing the waves. You cannot stay for longer right here. Especially because you already wasted a lot of time with the wave. You know that Vayne is coming back, so even if you can get this play, do you think they're going to let you recall after you get a play? No, they're just
going to start pushing as well, so I'm going to miss wave.
So then you're going to miss wave. So here, yeah, I would stay if the plate was like really, really low HP, but otherwise, you should not stay right here. So you see this mistake? This is a mistake even if she troll. Look at this, she's trolling. So this is why you got away with this. But this is, you see this mistake? This is actually pretty big.
Yeah. If it was any decent player, then
yeah,
at least someone who's not trolling, I could have really. I wouldn't. Yeah. I could
You
have,
see?
yeah.
Exactly. An enemy jungle could have killed you as well. That's the thing. And even if you stay in the lane phase 2 versus 2, I mean, why should we stay when you have like 1500 gold in your inventory and the guy just spent the gold?
Yeah.
Super, super, super important. And then right now you're freezing. Okay, so let's recap a little bit. So the Vayne just trolled right here. Right here, the wave is coming into you. You could very, very easily be pushing this and get plates, but you decide to actually freeze this, which is extremely smart because one, I mean, we don't know if we can get plates. We need to push too many waves. Two, the trash is really, really, really low, so it's not like he can protect you. You have no vision on the map. So first of all, this play is extremely smart. Just because Thresh wants to recall, you have a wave that is basically very easy to freeze, and you can't get plates by yourself. So this play is extremely smart. Let me actually write down. So, oh, what is this? Oh, fab. So, recall timings, and I'll put we overextend too much for plates when you had to recall after pushing. The enemy will stop your base. I'll just put it like this one. Next time when I coach you, I know the exact mistakes that happen.
Yeah.
Good, and then right now you're just slow pushing here. Let's see what you're going to do. Fast pushing here. Viego is on the river. This is very, 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 very good. Pushing on the bot lane. Wave is coming into you. You're playing relatively safe. Thresh is going mid. You're not doing anything crazy. This is extremely smart by you, Jonathan. Awesome. Chilling. You decided to freeze right here. Okay, so tell me more about this freeze. Let's see.
Oh, it's paused on my side. Yeah. Oh.
True. So what is this going to give it to you?
Um. What's the freeze gonna do?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. So Fresh isn't here, so I can't really do much anyway in terms of pushing. Veigar's gone mid.
True.
Yeah, it's gonna put us in a position where we can kill Vayne if she
Okay.
overextends.
If she overextends, true. So let's see right here. Right here at this position, Thresh is on the mid lane, Veigar is on the mid lane, and Jarvan is on the mid lane. So you could freeze, and by freezing, can you kill Vayne?
I mean, I don't really have much faith in my damage at the moment. If she's level 4.
Is it reliable to think that if you freeze here, you're going to kill enemy AD carry?
No,
No.
because the
So
wave as well.
yes.
The wave's
So
too big for me to really fight.
exactly. So you're probably just by freezing, you're probably just going to make her lose minions. And I want to ask you right now, do we have a better option? Because yeah, Vayne is going to lose the farm. She's going to be sad if you make the freeze here. But she can feel horrible if you push her right now and you get plays. What is she going to do? Go on you when she's 2 levels up? Yeah, I mean when she 2 levels up. Yeah, I mean she could actually theoretically she wins 1v1 if she's like decent, but you're way too strong
Yeah,
right now.
that's true.
So you can screw up the wave, you can screw up the wave and say, fuck you, Vayne, I don't wanna freeze on you, I wanna get your plates. Who's going to protect you? Veigar that is mid lane? No. Jarvan that is mid lane? No, which is just 1v1. So you see, you're screwing her up if you freeze, but you can screw her up 10 times more if you also get plates as well.
Yeah.
Because it's not about you screwing her up, because she's already 0-3. The game is over for her. So what do you want to do? Do you want to, deny her 500 gold because you just freeze here? Or do you want to deny her, let's say, only 200 gold, but you're actually going to get 320 gold because you also get plates? You see? Because you want to think about, like, what's more important? Like, denying her 500 gold, or denying her only 200 gold because she will lose some minions into the tower, but you will get 320 because you get played. And you don't care if you don't care how much you deny her. That's the thing, because she's fucking useless anyways. She's not, like, she can't play the game right now.
Yeah.
So prioritizing getting the gold on yourself is in this position more important than the gold that you deny from her. So
But
if
the
you get
decision-making side of it is like, oh man, like I wouldn't have seen that as an option. I'd have
Yeah.
just seen it as, oh, the wave's big. Let me try and freeze it.
Yeah,
And
I know. That's why coaching is good, because I don't think you can ever like think about those things by yourself. Because
yeah, she's now roaming, and she
exactly,
might,
because it will look obvious for you. Oh, I just need to freeze here, but you see that you have a better option. Like Jarvan is dead, Veigar is mid. Who's going to kill us? Like if
I
Veigar
think I
is dead.
realized late as well that I could push.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
when Fresh finally arrives is when I decide to. But
exactly.
you know, I could have done this earlier and kept her here as well, so she doesn't, whatever she's doing, to, you know.
Okay, so we're pushing with our team, we recall. That's good, and be very careful. So this thing that you're doing with the itemization, this actually, so first of all, I don't know if you noticed, first of all, your wave management kind of lost you a little bit of the tempo on lane. You could get a lot of bigger lead. Second of all, another big thing that actually lost the game for us right here is the build. Because yes, you're right, you're an AD carry. Yes, you want to be safe, but I mean, no one cares if you are 10-0 and you don't do enough damage to carry. Because the Yasuo is not going to carry you, the Mordekaiser is not going to carry you. So Gale Force is good in only very specific situations when they have, like, I don't know, Yon 10-0 on top, Fizz 10-0 on mid, enemy Wukong in the jungle is like 3-0, you're like, fuck this shit, I can't really, I need to go Gale Force. But, and we can also do some research. In a 99.9% of the cases, not Jin, the Kraken is better, especially for your rank, for carrying. Look at this, Kraken, Gale Force. So it's adaptation, but mostly, as you can see, look at this. People hate going for this item because you lose a lot of damage, especially because the thing that lost you the game right here is that you're going for Gale first, but you're also forcing the rapid fire cannon. The thing is, when you go Kraken, you go for the damage, but then when you go rapid fire cannon, you know that you lose a little bit of the damage because you don't go Phantom Dancer. Phantom Dancer gives you a lot of attack speed and crit and movement speed, so it's really good for the damage. But if you know that you can't hit them, some people go for rapid fire cannon for range. The thing is, if you go for Gale Force, which decreases your damage for safeness, and you also go for rapid fire cannon, which has the same purpose, decrease your damage for safe purpose, you're not going to have enough damage. Yeah, you're safe, but I mean, who cares if you're safe if you don't do don't do enough damage? So that's the thing. So it's either you go Gale Force with PD. Let's see, maybe you can find, look at this, like this. So you can get a lot of damage, and
I've never actually gone for that actually. Gale Force and PD. I usually
this is better. This is better, but this is always, like, almost always Kraken is better in your rank. So I wouldn't go for Gale Force. But again, in Challenger, people have like different thought processes on like why they go certain things. So for you, I do recommend you Kraken Slayer, Rapid Fire Cannon. If you really need range, if they have, let's say, look at this.
They got Malzahar.
Yeah, Malzahar, Malphite, Nautilus, Ezreal, Vel'Koz, Orianna, Victor, things that you cannot hit, you can always go for this. But in the majority of the cases, if they have like a big tank, like Rek'Sai or Sejuani, or I do recommend you to go for Kraken, PD, Infinite Edge. Very, very simple. Every single game. The maximum output damage, because look at this. You see, you are going to have so many kills. But
I've lost all my games with rapid fire, and oh no, they all have rapid fire Gale Force. I didn't see that.
Look at the damage. 17k, enemy AD does more. This one, 52k with 10 kills, could have done so much more than this. So much more than this. Imagine Phantom, this holy Phantom Dancer here. Movement speed, attack speed.
Oh, yeah.
And Kraken is better as well because they have Zac. Like, unless it's absolutely necessary, I would avoid going for Gale Force in this rank, because you have, okay, so you actually have 5 desperation, so you're a pretty aggressive player. I still think the Kraken Slayer is going to have like better win rate for your playstyle, like this setup. So be careful, because that hold it back a little bit. The rotation on mid lane is amazing because the wave bot is super pushed. Right now you're trying to go top, so this is a mistake. So I want to ask you right now, so beautiful decision making, I want to cheer you up for this decision. Awesome, man. Completely amazing. So you go mid lane, you know that the bot lane is pushed in. Question 1, what is our job right now, and what should we do in the next like minute or 2?
Get ready for the Drake, maybe.
True. So the Drake is like 50 seconds right now, so we can think about the Drake. My question is, are you ready to fight? Are you ready to go in there and like deal a lot of damage?
No, my build isn't enough. I don't have enough gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need minimum 1 more, or minimum maybe just Zeal. You know, if you have Zeal, you're like decent. I would get still 2 items, but when you have Zeal, you're like almost strong. So here, what should we be doing if we do not have our items?
Farming.
Exactly.
So maybe camps or something, yeah.
Exactly. So here what I will do, I will get the raptors, and then I will go and move to the wolves. I will get the wolves, and then after I get the wolves, you'll see that You can either go bot if the Vayne is going to push this wave into you hard, and it's like right here, you can go bot, or if the wave is still pushed in, you can always go mid and try to take some farm on mid lane as well.
Yeah.
So this would be the best, because look what you're doing right now. You're like, oh, they're fighting top lane. Let's go, guys. I'm AD carry, I'm roaming, I'm true, but I mean, Yone, Veigar, Jarvan, how are we going to play the game? So be careful, because that was a mistake and you didn't get punished by for it. And let's see your damage right here. Very good positioning overall. Okay, you take this. Perfect. Let's see if we can get Drake. Okay, you push one more. Okay, looking for Drake. Going there. Forgot to heal. Yeah, let's see the Gale first. Let's see. Yeah, you played it bad, so here you should open with E instantly. You should first of all heal him, so he can get this HP and he can survive for like a second more, and then you should E, because he is in the cage, right? You can 100% root him. And if you cage him, Thresh is not going to miss his hook, because you get the root on him. So you see? So it's going to be really easy fight. Imagine you had like root him.
I'm not even using my E.
Exactly. Yeah, wow. And again, probably with Kraken you're going to kill him. So right now, let's see when you recall. So recall right now, it feels like you have a tendency to stay a little bit too much before you actually recall. We're going to see soon. Beautiful decision making. You stay into the brush, you try to go on the guy. She dies, you decide to push one more, and after you push one more, let's see what you're going to do. Okay, so right here, be very careful. You feel very discouraged, and you have to feel very discouraged when you push above this line. Like if you're right here and you're pushing, or right here and you're pushing, it's very unlikely that you're going to get this tower. It's even very unlikely that you're going to get the second tower usually in the games. So be careful when you're pushing more. So right now you should look at mid lane. This fight is over. I mean, how can we, like, it's just nothing is happening there. So you can actually decided to push one more, which is very smart, Jonathan. This is super smart. You push one more. This is awesome. But after you push one more, you have to be like, shit, they are pushing mid lane, and what am I going to do? Push the waves here? I mean, I'm not crazy to push with the Jinx right now. Anyone that can come bot lane can kill me, like Jarvan, Yuan, Victor, they can kill me. So here, after you push this one, you should just go get the Krugs, and then recall. This is overextended. This should never happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So good decision that it didn't go mid lane, but a bit too overextend. Your decision making definitely improved. How many sessions did you do?
This is my
So we did 3 hours and 8 minutes. Awesome. This is, you improved a huge lot after the. So because I also said that in the first session your macro was bad, and also you remember. Okay, I see. So this makes sense. So your macro improved a lot right here. It's super good, especially in the mid game. You know when to fight. You know when to stay with your teammates. Right now we have problems with itemization. We have problems with the wave management, and some problems with the recalls. So in order for us to get gold, we should simply fix 2 of those things. The itemization should fix very easy, because you just have to like copy it and it's easy, and like kind of understand why you're getting certain items. And then the recall timings and the others, I can help you with that. There's no problem. Okay, so let's see what you're going to do. Yeah, you definitely have this. Let's see when you're going to recall here. Okay, you recall. Perfect, get rapid fire cannon. And yeah, that's the problem. Like, how are you going to win this game with rapid fire cannon and Gale first? Because you have 0 damage. Let's see how much damage you do on a Vayne that is same damage. Let's see. So you auto attack.
Now she's the same level as me as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It is because you didn't prioritize farming when you should have prioritized. You went mid lane and she just AFK'd on bot lane. She farmed and you didn't get the camps there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And she also was like 1 versus 2 on the bot lane, so it was easier for her to get the experience.
It's so true though. All these attacks I'm doing, they should be dead. Really, I could have killed the J4 if I had, my items at least.
And be very careful. Like when you're going like this aggressive and you're alone, you only see the Yon on the top lane. Like this is extremely greedy. You see this? Like anyone can come from any angle. This guy can EQR, and then you can say, okay, but he has lantern. I mean, if this guy is good, he can actually. I mean, I don't think he's going to lantern you, really. But maybe he will. The Jarvan can still like ward the lantern, because you see that right here, he could have just EQ'd. if he was like faster. So be very careful when you're going like that without vision,
Yeah.
because
I
you're a
think
bit too aggressive.
the thing about the Gale Force rapid fire build is it makes me feel too safe as well,
Yes, I see. Yeah, okay.
and I do sometimes die realizing that
Yeah, it doesn't save you that much. Like, okay,
it
it saves you.
doesn't save much, right? Yeah.
It saves you if you have good positioning and they force on you, but it doesn't save you if you have horrible position and you try to get away with murder. And look at your damage. Let's see. Look at this. So one hit. Like, what's this? Like,
Oh,
you see, like, you're not doing damage at all.
no.
Exactly.
Even the
Like,
minions as well.
yeah, look at the minions. They're like, yeah, critting and okay, I can't kill those minions. No, you can't kill those minions. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Good. Good positioning. Let's see the damage. I want to see the damage.
Damage though is just
Let's see.
at the very end of the game. I like to go on the loading screen, so I do
Yeah.
have the damage there as well. But it's just you can see it. Even I can see it.
Yeah.
I have no mana for E. Or nice. Yeah. I
And then,
relied on Gale Force a lot
yeah, I didn't really use
rather
the
than to
Gale Force here.
escape for damage.
Yeah,
It's
so
meant to be
here,
for escaping, and yeah.
yeah, Gale Force is decent as an item, but it's like only you should buy it only when it's absolutely, absolutely necessary, which is like 1 out of 10 games. If they have lots of assassins, lots of things that you can't counterplay, like if they have like Malphite full AP 10-0, okay, I'll go Gale Force, you know, because it's no counterplay. But otherwise, Kraken is the way. Let's see the damage. See? Like, look at this. 81 with crit. Look at the damage. Look at the damage.
Oh.
You see?
Oh.
We can't do anything here. Trying to kite, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. And we just like lost Nash, and then here I think you just lost the game when they got the Nash. Yeah, so this game is like right now it's pretty doomed. If you had correct itemization, it was like obviously very, very winnable still. But right now it's super difficult. Let's see the damage on the Vayne. Look at this. Like, you see that? 0 damage. 0, even on the Vayne. And if you're not doing damage on the Vayne, how can we do damage on the like Jarvan?
I was actually wondering why I was losing to Vayne. I didn't know why, but
Yeah.
if I had better.
Yes, it's
Oh.
it's basically wave management and it's itemization. Like you didn't stomp the Vayne completely in the lane because of the wave management, and you didn't win the game because of the itemization. So that's pretty much it in this game. Okay, and let's see some of the other fights right here.
Now I was thinking Infinity Edge is finally here. My damage is going to skyrocket, and it's going to be like it's finally here.
Yeah, theoretically, but I mean with Gale Force you don't have like
It's not enough.
yeah, it's not enough. Like the power spike is Kraken Infinity or at least PD Infinity because you can also go Gale Force PD Infinity. But yeah, you don't have those two items. Let's see how much damage you do on the Victor. If you can hit them here, let's see. Because you're playing the fights pretty well. So you do actually tunnel vision a little bit too much on like taking towers and like playing too aggressive. But overall in terms of positioning in team fights, you're actually doing okay. Let's see.
The Vayne, there's no damage again,
Yeah.
and that's Vayne.
Yeah. Okay, I see. I'm wondering if that happens in the next game as well. I really want to see it. And the next game you're saying that Sivir was playing the game, right?
Yeah, Sivir was actually playing the game, and you know, same thing happened again. I just end the game just being levels down. At the end of the match, I have also got the, the lobby at the
Damage?
end, and I like to see the damage that happened. So I don't remember the damage, but I think I remember Vayne had a lot more than me.
Really? Even
Yeah.
this game?
Even this
No
game, yes.
way.
You see Vayne over here is just
And look at this, look at this. This
going
is
in
like I guess it's the most obvious reason. Like look at the most obvious case that showcases that you don't have damage. Look at this. Like you're trying to kill the Vayne and she's not like she doesn't have like plated boots or like okay she has Randuins. No, she doesn't. She says full ID.
Does you have Rangers?
Yeah.
I just didn't know what happened.
Yeah, you don't have damage. You can't carry this game.
Destroyed all of us, really. And Thresh just gave up.
Yeah.
And
Then here.
Yeah, I thought the Vayne. No wonder I thought Vayne was a Smurf. Maybe she wasn't even a Smurf. If you,
Yeah.
yeah, on that video, if you just go, I know,
On the
back on that
Vayne?
video, yeah, at the very end of it, I have the lobby, I think, because I forgot the damage. Yeah, what was it? She had 30k. Yeah,
Wow.
she had 30k damage. So it's like nearly double my damage, and I just didn't know what
Wow,
happened.
man.
And the level is 17, the highest in
Wow.
the game.
The level is like a byproduct of like you not getting the camps when you should have, and then the
Yeah.
damage.
I just now it makes sense,
Yeah,
but really, if you got
yeah.
damage, you don't even have to hit them much. Because I always thought that if I miss every fight, I'm gonna have no damage. But she missed like so many fights, yet she has
She has
double my
damage
damage.
because she has the itemization, and to be honest with you, playing Vayne against Mordekaiser, Diego is so easy and trash. Playing Jinx against Veigar, Victor, Yon, Jarvan is, So it's also, I will tell you that it's like even challenger players here, this will still happen. Vayne will still do more damage in this case. But if we're assuming that you're better than Vayne, which we should, then you should definitely do more damage like almost every single game.
My damage definitely was
Yeah,
too low.
exactly. Exactly.
And yeah, in this one here, I couldn't explain how Sivir got ahead of me. I just don't know what happened.
Okay, let's see. Let's quickly go through this one as well so we can do two. Okay, so you can't explain like why did the Sivir get, and what happened? Did you like lose the lane or why?
I think we won it. I don't remember the game so well, but I just remember at the end of it, I just really thought that I played better than Sivir in the early game, but then something happened in mid game and she was ahead of me, and I just didn't know what happened.
Okay, okay. So again mid game, no? Like again, like she's ahead in the
Yeah, so like you can see she, overextending, blitzcrank hook, pushing in.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, we're going to go
And
through
yeah.
this.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Oh, double! This Blitzcrank was really good, no? Or not?
The what?
The Blitzcrank.
Oh yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
good. He was.
yeah.
He set things up really well. I think just because of Sivir's kit, he would have landed a lot more hooks as well.
And did you go Gale first as well here? Don't tell me, please.
I think I
Oh my
did.
god. Against Ramos, really?
Yeah, I've had
Holy.
so many. Ramos scares me a lot.
Yeah, true, but how can we kill him? Like, how can we kill
Oh,
Shen? How can we kill Ramos? Because you can be like,
oh
you
man.
can be like, hey, I can be, I'm going to be, you can be like, hey, I'm going to be greedy, and if I have good positioning and I have Kraken Slayer, I can just carry the game and I can have a chance to carry if I have really good positioning and perfect positioning. Or I can be like, oh no, it's okay. I'm just going to be safe in team fights no matter what. Ramos can do shit against me, but I have no chance to carry. So you want to give
Oh,
yourself a chance. You want to be like, okay, if I have if I have really good positioning, then I can win the game with the Kraken. Like that's the win condition. If you have Gale first, even if you have good positioning, even if you're trying your best to damage, you just can't win. So I would take the risk in this case against Ramos. Okay, if it's like if they have a front line like Ramos or like front line like this, you should always go for the
yeah, but even Katarina as well. Like I can see I'm building a rapid fire as well. Oh no.
Oh, you're going rapid fire as well?
I could see myself already
Oh,
building it. Yeah.
oh shit,
And
really?
you see, like Civir's really, losing like her
A lot.
towers,
Yeah.
getting pushed in. I'm going mid, causing trouble, and going top as well. We've been taking towers. It's just like this game is looking, and then suddenly,
She's one level up. Yeah, we have to go through this. Interesting, interesting. So let me see like the whole game first. Very interesting. Because it's Shen, it's Jax, it's Ramos. You can't carry with GF, with Gale first. At all. It's so hard to play the game. And then also like rapid fire cannon. You don't need it. You're going to hit who? Shen? And then you're going to hit who? Ramos? You don't need rapid fire cannon. Like, okay, if it was Gragas and you're like, oh, I'm going to get Gragas ulted, I mean, sure, you can get rapid fire cannon. But you're forcing
even
like a lot of defensive items. And then you just end up not doing enough damage. Like here with Kraken, look at this. Even here with Kraken, you'll get a pentakill literally. Let's see. So here, Look at your damage, 180. Boom, crits 215. Imagine you had Kraken Slayer there on that third hit. You're simply not doing damage.
Yeah.
And the thing is, your teammates are not going to do damage at all with the Azir and the others. Especially on the Ramos. Yeah, I see now. Oh, and we also go for Lord Dominic's. I mean, you felt the need of getting it, so I feel you. So, I mean, the item
Yeah,
is good, but yeah.
in this game, if I'm going for no damage, I need damage with
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
infinity.
exactly. You need damage first and then penetration, not just penetration.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see this damage on the Jax.
When's the damage gonna arrive? See, Blitz is like, but it's just tickling Jax. It's not even doing much to him.
Let's see the damage here. You see? 80 damage per hit. Like, you hit him so many times and so good actually, but look at this. Look at this. You see? Look at how many damage, man. Wow, look at this. Holy! I can't believe it, man.
He even killed Blitz as
way.
well. Oh no.
Holy. This should never happen, by the way.
I would have never seen what the problem was. I've ended my games thinking like, how are they ahead of me? How's my damage so low? I always thought it was just I just wasn't farming enough or just not playing with my team enough to be in fights, but my items are really letting me down so much.
Yeah. You're actually playing good with the macro. You're following your team when you should. You're not following your team when you should. Like, when you shouldn't. It's awesome. But, I mean, you can't win if you're buying wrong items. And not having, like, correct wave management and everything. So, let's see right here, because there is another problem. Remember, laning phase. What we said, right? In this lane, same thing. Highest priority, try to push the lane first. Control the lane. Right here, you try to fake leash, which I don't actually recommend it to you. Because, fake leash is good when junglers have brain and they know how to counter jungle, they know how jungle works, they know how jungle tracking works. He will know, like Ramos will because Ramos doesn't know where the mastery starts, mastery can actually do a very creative pathing. But again, in this rank, people don't know how to abuse that. Yeah. That's the thing. For example, this game, we can say that counter pick matters. Like this Sivir played Sivir against Blitz. You should never get hooked, and she actually died so many times. So those kind of strategies that work in high reloads, like counter picks, fake leashing, cheater recall, they don't work in this rank that well because people don't know how to play. So this is why I will always, when I play in silver or gold or even in platinum, when I play below diamond, I always never fake leash, go in lane, control the wave, and then play for level 2. Because look what happened here. You didn't play for level 2. Right now, you're not auto-attacking the minions. You're not trying to control the wave. Just a few auto-attacks. Just like one, or like two or three. Just a few auto-attacks. And then right now, because you're not hitting constantly, right now you do not have the minions advantage. And then what? Like, you got first in the lane, but then who cares because you didn't try to control the lane. And guess what happened right here, Jonathan? Right here, she's hitting the minions. Same thing like last time, right? You're trying to hit them. You're not hitting the minions. And guess what happened in the next 20 seconds? So in the next 20 seconds, they get level 2. We get zone away. GG, BG, because we're losing the push against Sivir. We're not ever going to be able to regain it.
Yeah.
So this is also a big thing that is holding you back. So we have recall timings, we have laning phase, pushing. So you are too tunneled, visioned on poking them, and you lose prio every lane. Very, 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 very important. 3, itemization. We already know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, man.
Very interesting. And then we get kills. And then again, your recall timings are super clean. Pushing the wave, then you're recalling. You're also pinging, buying right items. We kill her again. You push again. Then you recall. This is very, very, very nice. Sivir dies again here. Awesome. Pushing again. This is awesome. Again, a very good recall. So exactly like last time. You're playing it like really, really well here. Okay, we missed the hook. So right now, tell me a little bit more about your thought process in this position. So first of all, I want to cheer you up about like how you play this. So you're going in the laning phase. Blitzcrank was going into the brush. You first go and ward the brush so you actually don't get pranked by the enemy jungle. So it's extremely smart by you. So what should we do right here, like from the wave perspective?
I wanted to thin it so that Blitz can land a hook.
Okay.
I don't know if I did, but looking at that,
Yes.
that's what I want to do.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So you
I
wanted to
don't
thin
get
it. Let's see. So right here you wanted to thin it, and then he misses the hook. What should we do right now with the wave? Blitz, Blitz
Okay, because
misses the
Master
hook.
Yi is there, I'd want to freeze it. At least like.
You cut it off a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Because Master Yi is around there, I'd want to freeze it so that
True.
Sivir overextends and we can land a hook.
True. Let's say Master Yi is not here. What should we do? This is a trap question. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Because a Drake could be happening, I'll want to push it just so we can check out what's going on.
True, but then if Master Yi is not here and you go to Drake, you're probably going to end up dying as well. Plus, you don't know where is the jungle, so Ramos can actually come through the river and kill you. So this is a trap question. Even if Master Yi is not here, you should still freeze. Because you don't know where is the Ramos. So if you stay here and you freeze into your tower, you're completely safe no matter what. So here,
That's true, yeah.
so if the Ramos has a brain right now, because you pushed here, he's instantly going to come bot. Let's see. Look at this. Boom. Imagine if you're right here freezing.
Yeah.
This would never happen. And then we just get bullied here. Interesting, interesting. Then the guy, we don't kill her here. Nice try. Then we try to push, you try to recall, get pickaxe. Okay, that's good. Go forward again. Making a big wave, then crashing it in the tower. This is very, very, very good. Ramos was top lane. Trying to get plates. Blitz is in the brush. This is good. I mean, you're pretty much playing the lanes 1v2, so... But you're playing them good. Playing them good for sure. Okay, here you kind of panic. Let's see, let me show you here. So, very good ulti. He taunts you. I mean, I don't know why you're walking into him. As you can see, like here you're running. This is awesome. Then we're just running like this. Not good. Running like this, not good. Then we're missing, like we're going like this, not good. So we should run. And then right here, you shouldn't really flash. You should flash after you see the Shen. You should flash his taunt. Like you should flash right now. Now you should flash. You should flash his taunt, because if you flash beforehand, he can actually wait it and then use the taunt after you use the flash. Super important. You're cutting off a little bit, by the way. I can't hear you if you're saying something.
No, I'm just listening now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so the recap is that we need to improve the laning phase. Definitely in terms of like pushing and controlling the wave, you're too tunneled on like poking them, and you're thinking too much about poking them before you actually get prior and try to control the lane, like push the lane a little bit. Second of all, the wave management can be better. Don't get tunneled on those rules of like freezing, and try to think about if you can get plates and if you can get a bigger advantage for you. Usually you can break the freeze and play from there. If you know for a fact that you can pressure the enemies in the tower, no need to freeze, get plates, it's easy. Of course, if you're not sure where is the enemy jungle, or you're going to put yourself into a very dangerous position by trying to push more, then you should definitely like not keep pushing and trying to freeze. Another problem that I have is recall timings. Yes, it's a problem that happens in every single game I see. So recall timings, this is a big problem. Forcing plays on the map and making too many plays at a time. And this happened, like I think this is the 4th time that happened. Look at this. So let's recap. So you go on bot lane. This is good. You're chilling. We are almost trying to die for, no problem. Pushing. We have 800 gold. So we stayed a little bit in the lane. Ramos is top lane, so you decide to push one more. All good. You know, it's just severe. It's not that good to like try to pressure this tower, because usually you can't really get this tower and you should just like recall and then go mid. But you can stay if you want to like pressure. This is good. So this is fine. Right here, you decide to get the Grom, which is really, really good. And right here, in this position, remember that you're not strong to fight. You're not strong enough to go into the fight and actually deal damage. You do not have, you have a lot of gold. You have 1k gold.
Too much gold,
in this position, you should check mid lane. And yeah, sure, if it's like a free fight, you can get free kills, it's like easy, you're for sure going to get the tower, and you know that, by going mid lane, you're definitely going to get the tower, and you need to be there, then yeah, you can follow. Otherwise, you should just recall. You have 1k gold here. Because look at this plane. Yeah. You need to recall right here, but then what do? We go mid without even looking. Okay, this is, the play is dead. Like, look at this. The play is just dead. They can probably win it without you. Look at this. Recall, recall, right here. You should recall. Recall, 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 recall. Because you stay.
Yeah, I've got too
Okay,
much gold.
and let's say you stay for the tower because that's not that bad. Look at this. Azir is pushing, Blitz is pushing. We want to get the tower. We saw them being top lane. You're taking this. But if you're staying for more after this is huge mistake. Look at this. Recall, 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 recall. No, 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 no. We shouldn't go there. This is the mistake. You could have recalled right here. Yes, you actually stayed here and you actually ended up pushing mid lane, which was okay because you took the tower, you know where is the jungle at that point. But after the tower, you made so many plays on bot lane, you push so much, you get the Grom, then you come mid lane, you get the tower. We cannot make another play right here. You should use the rule one play at a time. You did this big play, recall right here unless something huge and important is happening on mid lane, and you can for sure very sustainably and reliably influence it.
Okay, I think so. You're saying in a way, make one play if you want to say, or at least something, and then recall, and then like make another play rather than. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yes, rather than play, recall.
Yeah.
So the play, the first play ended right here after this Grom. This is the first play. After it this, it ended right here. Of course, if the play ended right here and you press B and you're looking mid lane, and by looking mid lane you see everyone is low HP, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to get a triple for sure. I go mid. Yeah, you can. Sometimes you can follow even after the first play. But if you're not sure or if it's greedy, you should just go for the recall and then make another play. Instead of like making the play after play after play after play after play, and then when you recall you have like 2k gold.
Yeah, I had that actually in a recent game. I actually had like 2.7 gold, and I thought, oh, I need to recall now. But then, why does that happen? It shouldn't. That's really bad.
Yeah, it normally shouldn't happen, but it depends on the case, because maybe you were pressuring the enemy laner and you made him lost CS, so then you just decided to stay. You know where is the enemy jungle, so if there is no threat and you can make the enemy under pressure, then you can always stay and like. So there is not a rule that says, oh, if you recall at 2.5k gold, you did a huge mistake, but it's 99% of the cases. If you have that happening, it's a mistake. 99% of the cases. So that's like a good indicator, like that shows you. And look at this. It's even worse, right? Look at this.
I'm going again.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. You're like, oh, shit, one more way. Yeah, but like, you should.
Oh no!
And then right here.
Oh no!
And
I wasted my flash as well.
And then right here, this feels so bad. No flash. You have so much gold. Drake is up. What now? You recall right now and Drake is up? No. You see? And right now the poor Blitz wasted his flash as well, and this is bad. And then also, and well, also the rapid fire came out. We don't talk about that. And then in this position, you should go mid lane here, because top lane is like very pushed in. The GP is here as well, and you want to get the camps. Yes, the top lane is pushed in, bot lane is pushed in, mid lane Azir is going to take it. So wolves, raptors, then we can go bot lane. And if you have no camp, if you literally have no camp, you can't go top because it's too pushed, and GP is there already. You can't go bot because it's too pushed, so you can go mid and just share some XP. What's going to be better if you have no camps? Like sharing XP or not sharing anything but not getting anything,
Yeah.
So then here you should go mid. So there are definitely lots of things, but those three things are like huge for today. So huge takeaways.
Yeah.
So recall timings, lane phase, and itemization. Those are like the biggest things. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, because this is the only way I can see if the content is good. Otherwise, I would not make it. Please feel free to share with me what you want to see on this channel, so I can maybe make a video with that. Remember that what you're seeing right now on YouTube is just a limited part of the whole coaching session. If you're serious about getting better in League of Legends, I invite you to book your personalized high-quality coaching session by adding me on Discord now. More details in the description. For those who are really serious about improving climbing but don't really have the financial resources to have their own coaching, if you want to get access to all of my coaching sessions and improve 10 times faster, you can subscribe to my exclusive Patreon, where I post every single coaching that I do between 7 and 15 hours per day. I already have over 115 videos right there on how to climb on AD carry, support, top lane, jungle, mid lane, wave management, videos for every rank. Bronze, silver, gold, diamond, grandmaster, every single rank. If you want to get full access to all of those exclusive videos and find out what are the new secrets on how to get better and how to enjoy the game even more, I invite you to click the link below or somewhere right here and make League of Legends fun again. Sign up today for as little as $5 per month if you're serious about improving. Looking forward to teaching you.